Okay, again, the denominator must not be equal to 0 because once the denominator is 0, it will make the whole function, the resulting function, undefined. So for the composition of function, let f and g be two functions. The composite function denoted as, this is read as f composed of g. F, this is read as f composed of G. Some other books read as F circle G, F of G, or the most mathematically correct in reading that is F composed of G. So from the definition itself, the process of obtaining a composite function is called the function composition. In the composite function, we can actually build up complicated functions from a single functions by using by creating or by using the process of composition. In the composition of function, the output there of one function becomes the input of another function. Yung G natin, gagamitin natin siya to evaluate our F, or ang ating F ay gagamitin to evaluate of G. Depends upon what is being asked in the problem. So in the composition of function, it is called sometimes necessary to carry out the reverse process. That reverse process is somehow related to decomposing a complicated function into two or more simple functions. Um, Balikan natin, how do we already know, or I was able to recall last week about how to add or subtract two algebraic expression. And you were able to recall that to be able to add two algebraic expression, dapat the same sila ng numerical coefficient. So ang gagalawin lang natin dyan, it's only the numerical coefficient. So this will be equal to 6x squared. Now for the multiplication, if you are going to multiply two algebraic expression, you multiply the numerical and the numerical of the other terms and then add its exponent. So this will be equal to 6x to the fourth. Kapag nagmo-multiply ka dito, nag-a-add tayo ng exponent. Samantalang doon sa addition, hindi natin pinapakialaman ang literal coefficient. When you say literal coefficient, I am pertaining to the variable and at the same time the exponent. So it's incorrect that you are going to tell me to be able to add or to subtract two algebraic expression, they should have the same variable because 3x squared plus 9x are algebraic expression with the same variable which is x, but we can't simplify it primarily because they don't have, they have different literal coefficient, x squared at ito naman ay x. So kung meron akong 9x multiplied by x squared plus 2x minus 6, I will be simplifying this using distributive property. So you distribute, so this will be 9x times x squared. This will be 9x times 2x, and this will be 9x multiplied by negative 6. So, solving this, we have 9x cubed kasi understood this is 1. This is 18x squared. And then negative 54x. Okay? Now, ang gusto ko lang dyan na maalala nyo, kapag nagmo-multiply tayo, nag-a-add tayo ng exponent. Kapag nagdi-divide, nagsusubtract tayo ng exponent, provided that the two terms have the same literal coefficient. Of course, you can't add two algebraic expression na magkaiba ang kanilang literal coefficient. Same thing with the multiplication. Kung meron kang 9x multiplied by negative 2y, hindi mo pwedeng gawing x squared, y squared. That's negative 18xy. Now let us use the definition for the composition of function in solving number one. Given that the first function is 2x plus 4 and the second function is 3x minus 1, find the composite of f with g, or f composed of g. Then find the value of the composition when x is equal to 1. So there will be two questions there. You have to find the f circle g, and then after that, you have to find f circle g of 1. So how do we do it? So we know that f circle of g of x is equal to f of g of x. So yung f natin dyan ay 2x plus 4, and then our g is 3x minus 1. So you are going to substitute x here using 3x minus 1. So that would result to 3x minus 1 plus 4. Ang pinalitan ko ay yung x. Ang pinalit ko kay x ay ating g of x, which is 3x minus 1. Question, saan nalito? Wala? Can I continue? Kasi walang nagtanong.
Doon sa may ano po, sir, sa may X po, sa may parenthesis sa loob. Yung
Ito.
X po.
Di ba yung ating f of x ay 2x plus 4. Tapos ang g of x natin ay 3x minus 1. So ibaba ko lang si 2, pero yung x dito, papalitan ko na siya ng g of x. Ang ipalit ko sa kanya ay 3x minus 1. Tapos ibaba ko lang to si 4. Kasi ang hinahanap natin ay f with g, yan po ay f circle of g. By definition, ang f composed of g of x ay equal kay f of g of x. I hope kahit pa paano nakatulong kahit na komplikado yung aking explanation. Then we can simplify now using distributive property as 2 times 3x, that's 6x. 2 times negative 1, that's negative 2. Bring down 4. Tapos meron ka pang ma-simplify dyan. Bakit wala nag-appear? Mahina ba ang signal ko? Okay, yun, nag-appear na. So, we can still simplify negative 2 plus 4. So that is 6x plus 2. This is f of g of x. Ito yun siya. Ngayon, meron pa siyang second question, which is find the value of the composition when x is equal to 1. So f of g of 1, which is equal to 6x plus 2. Palitan mo ngayon yung x mo ng 1. So 6 times 1 plus 2, this is 6 plus 2, 8. Okay? Now, there will be an alternative solution for that. But this alternative solution only works when you were asked to find the composition of the given or the resulting composition of function, and then you have the value of x. Paano siya gagawin? Ganito. Sa taas pa lang, magpalit ka na agad ng x. So f circle of g of x, that will be equal to 2x plus 4, which is equal to 2, 3x minus 1 plus 4. Dito pa lang sa taas, magpalit ka na ng 1. So this is 2, 3 minus 1 plus 4. 3 minus 1 ay 2 plus 4. Bakit ito mali? Tama. 2 times 2 ay 4 plus 4. Pag pinagsama ko siya 8, the same pa din siya dito. Reaction, question, clarification. If you are going to interchange such as gawin mo siyang G circle of F, that will give us a different answer. In other words, for the composition of function, commutative property is not is no longer working with the composition of functions. Magkaiba ang F circle of G, hindi po yan kaparehas kay G composed of F. Okay, paano ko mapapatunay na magkaiba yan? Let's try number 2. Kinuha ko ngayon yung F circle of G or F composed of G of X at saka yung G composed of F. Let's see kung magkakaparehas ba talaga or magkaiba ba talaga ang sagot. Let us have letter A. That's F composed of G of X. By definition, that is equal to F of G of X. So yung F ngayon, ang ating isosolve gamit yung G. Ang number 2, yung G yung ating isosolve gamit naman yung F. So yung ating F there is 2x minus 3. Ito yon. So palitan ko yung x dito gamit yung x squared plus 1. So that will be 2 x squared plus 1, then copy minus 3. So kaya kong isolve yung 2x squared plus 1 using distributive property. 2 times x squared, that's 2x squared. 2 times 1, that's positive 2. And then bring down negative 3. Pwede ko ito i-simplify pa. So you have 2x squared. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Of course, 2x squared minus 1 can no longer be simplified. Then therefore, f of g of x is equal to 2x squared minus 1. Now let us try the second one, which is g composed of f. And na-accept ko ba yung ano? Wala. Okay. Which is equal to g of f of x. So ngayon, baliktad. Yung g yung isa-solve, gamit naman yung function na f. So this is x squared plus 1. Palitan ko yung x, gamit naman yung 2x minus 3. So this will be 2x minus 3. And remember, naka-squared ka pa. Copy 1. Ang 2x minus 3, if you are going to expand that, that's 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3. Kasi dalawa yan. Parang ano yan eh, parang 4 squared, that's 4 times 4. 5 cubed, that's 5 times 5 times 5. So 2x minus 3, that is 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. And then plus 1. So I can solve this using FOIL method. 2x times 2x, that is 4x squared. 2x times negative 3, that's negative 6x. 3 times 2x, that's negative 6x. 3 times 3, that is positive 9. Tapos copy mo yung 1. Mapapansin mo, parehas ito. So pwede mo siyang makombine. Ang 4x squared can no longer be simplified kasi wala siyang kaparehas. And then, bring down mo lang, and the negative 6x minus x, that is negative 12x. 9 plus 10 ay pwedeng i-simplify, that is 9 plus 1 rather, ay pwedeng i-simplify, that it will be equal to plus 10. So yung ating g of f of x ay equal kay 4x squared minus 12x plus 10. Magkaiba sila ng sagot. That is the reason why in-stretch out ko kanina na hindi pa pwedeng magbaliktad yung pag-evaluate natin ng function. Okay? Question? Sige, you try to digest the solution and then if you have some clarification tapos nahihiya kayo magbukas ng microphone, you can maximize the use of the chat box. Okay? So no one is asking question. So I assume the solution is clear to you. However, if there are some instances later on that you don't understand, you can immediately unmute yourself. Let's try number 3. Can you try to answer muna? Practice exercises. Find the following. Letter A, F circle of G. Go. I'll be giving you 5 minutes. Your 5 minutes starts now. Type your answer, please. Christopher Manson answered 4x cubed minus 3x squared. Okay. From Andrea, 16x squared minus 24x plus 9. From Ian Ocampo, it's 8x squared minus 3. What about the others? Come on, kahit mali, para alam natin kung saan tayo magsisimula. Oh, Christopher changed his answer to 16x squared minus 24x plus 9. From Jeremy Dano, it's 16x squared minus 24x plus 9 as well. Okay, so let us see. So f composed of g, that will be equal to f of g of x. Our f of x here is x squared. So we will be evaluating our f using g. And our g is 4x minus 3. This will be 4x minus 3. And do not forget the square. So 4x minus 3 squared, that is the same as 4x minus 3 times 4x minus 3. So 4x times 4x, that is 16x squared. 4x times negative 3, that's negative 12x. And then the second one, negative 3 times 4x, that's negative 12x. And negative 3 times negative 3, that's positive 9. Parehas ito. So we have here 16x squared negative 12x minus 12x, that's 24x plus 9. Very good. Jeremy got it correctly. Christopher Manzon and Andrea Asparin. Malito siguro sa pag-distribute. Ano? Now, let's try the second one. Paano kapag binaliktad natin yan? G circle of F. Mas madali itong pangalawa, no? Okay. Kahit hindi mo na siya isolve, makikita mo agad ang sagot. Andrea answered 4x squared minus 3. Oh, Jeremy. And James Pacheca, 4x minus 3, including John Mark Angeles. So the correct answer is 4x squared minus 3. Very good. Majority of those students who submitted their answer got it correctly. So this will be equal to g of f of x. Our g of x here is 4x minus 3. So all you have to do is to substitute x using our f of x, which is x squared. Dapat ka ganito. So this will be 4x squared minus 3. Very good. Let's try g of g. Solve g using g. Oh, John Mark was quick to answer 16x minus 15. Christopher Manson, 16x plus 15. Andrea Asparin, 16x minus 9. Interesting. You have different answers. James Pacheca answered 16x plus 15. Jeremy Danog answered 16x minus 15. I think we have four different answers. Alam ko kung saan kayo nagkamali. Negative 12 minus 3. Ian Ocampo answered 4x squared minus 12. From Joanne, Christine, 16x minus 9. Christopher Manson changed his answer to 16x minus 15. So G circle of G, that will be equal to G of X. So our G of X there is 4x minus 3, but you have to change X, I mean to substitute X using 4x minus 3. So that will be 4, so 4x minus 3, and do not forget minus 3. So distribute 4 times 4x, that is 16x. 4 times negative 3, that is 12. And then you copy minus 3. Alam ko kung dito kayo nagkamali. Sa negative 12 minus 3. Ang negative 12 minus 3 ay equal kay negative 15. 12 minus 3, that is 9. Negative 12 minus 3, that will be negative 15. So G circle of G, that will be equal to 16x minus 15. I hope sa mga hindi nagsasabit ng answer, sinusubukan nating isolve kasi doon natin malalaman kung naiintindihan nyo ba talaga ang lesson or hindi. This will be the activity number 3 to be submitted sa Google Classroom. So, apat lang yan. Paki-screenshot muna kasi bukas ko pa ito masasubmit sa Google Classroom. F circle of G of 1, G circle of G of negative 3, G circle of F, and then F circle of F. Ano umalis? Kukunin ko yung attendance.